Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is February 8th of 2021. Today's Monday. Tomorrow, the second part of Donald Trump's second impeachment will start in the Senate. What else is going on worldwide? Checking CNN News here. The Super Bowl is over. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, and been out of Kansas City from about 2000. But lived in Kansas City all my life, basically. So I would have liked to have seen the Kansas City Chiefs win. They lost by a big number. Highlights and lowlights of the Super Bowl TV. I didn't see any of the Super Bowl commercials. Let's see if we can see some of the Super Bowl commercials. Wow. Toyota shows the story of Jessica Long, a paramedic swimmer in its Super Bowl commercial. Where's the DoorDash, General Motors? Oh, I guess these are ads. Okay, this one apparently is not a video. Okay, this is the DoorDash big game commercial.
Oh, you got a delivery, Duffy.
Yeah, Big Bird. You can get all sorts of things delivered from the neighborhood.
The neighborhood?
All from the people in your neighborhood. The people that you meet when you're walking down the street. They're the master chef, the burger, the corner store owner back in low-fat milk with gum and pink shampoo. They're the culinary artists with delicious cuisines.
That famous cookie shop in the magazine.
All that?
Well, you can also get empanadas down the street.
Mango smoothie, sweet and
For
tart.
the big shouts to the mom and pops that can bring it to me on the cart. They're the people that you meet each day. Get more from your neighborhood, from convenience to corner stores. DoorDash.
I'm all right.
And for every order, we'll donate $1 to Sesame Workshop.
Let's see. General Motors.
Did you know that Norway sells way more electric cars per capita than the US? Norway. Well, I won't stand for it. Come on. With GM's new Ultium battery, we're gonna crush those losers. Crush them! Wait, what's this?
Oh, it's my daughter's birthday.
I don't care. Grab an EV and meet me in Norway. Hey, Aquafina, Norway's beating us at EVs.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Meet me there in an hour.
Can I ride with you?
No! GM's Ultium battery is made for all types of vehicles. Soon, everyone can drive an EV.
Well, it's probably flying private.
Okay, Norway, listen up, you fish-loving. Oh, this place is adorable. Damn it. Where are you guys?
We're in Finland. Where are you?
I'm in Norway.
Norway? You're in Sweden.
Damn it.
They didn't look, I only watched two of them. Didn't look all that great, not like the ones in the past, Clydesdale horses and stuff. I don't know. Let's see. I just noticed that Elgato, I have an Elgato microphone, the Wave 3. I have the Elgato Stream Deck. I'm not using it right now, I have the Elgato video card. And everything, I think they do make a good, of course they're buying it from China, but I do think they do make good, good products, I think. It's a little bit of money, $130, but I think I've got that on my list to get maybe 2 of them. But of course I do see, whenever you see something like this, then of course you're going to find lower priced ones, from which are, here's $70. I don't know. Ooh, $450. Anyway, I've got this on my list. Please use the links below to purchase something from Amazon, and then I might get enough commissions that I could buy all the stuff I want to buy. This is kind of funny. I just ordered this. I've heard, well, you can see I've purchased 5 times. This is a good, I think, for these walnuts, 3 pounds for $19. I think that's a good price. And well, you can say I've ordered them 5 times. And they come in fresh and have always been good product. But it was funny, I think I ordered yesterday, February 7th. Yes, I did. And when I came here, I honestly think it said, when I went to like delivery or thing, it was like, they didn't have a price here. That was it. There was no price. And then when I went to the cart, I believe it was $70 to get it in 2 days. And then it was like, what was it, $30 or something to get it in, I don't know, 4 days or something like that. And then the next thing was like, if you allow them to, it was like free delivery between February 12th and 17th. And now today I come here and I see that so I guess if you go sometime and you see something that's really bizarre looking, just wait a little bit or come back. If some of you have seen, I think in a couple of my videos, I know where I went to. I think it was in live streaming, so you may not have seen it. Although the live streaming videos are, online. But I mentioned in several videos, you're not going to see my legs or my feet in any of my videos. But a couple of the videos recently, live streaming, I went over to either Amazon Photos or Google Photos, maybe both. And there was a few pictures of my legs and my feet, which if you saw it probably was, you probably decided that you didn't want to have lunch that day or something. But I had a online appointment with a doctor some time back. First time an online thing because of this coronavirus situation. And so I took some pictures in case the doctor would want to see my legs and feet again. And she didn't. By the way, later this week, my ex-wife is going to be getting her second virus vaccine. So she's definitely looking forward to that. my grown son and myself, we haven't got our first vaccine, thing yet. So, anyway, because of my legs and I've mentioned on here, by the way, in several places, and when I've talked to the doctors and things like that, I've said, I went to Washington, D.C. a few years ago and spent 2 weeks there, with my daughter and her husband, and they're both, vegetarians. And I was able to get out and walk every other day for about 3.5 hours and eat their food, vegetarian food. And my grossly swollen legs and feet, before I left, went back and I lost a little bit of weight. And that was just 2 weeks. I told my daughter, you ought to set up like a bed and breakfast thing, something like that, except it wouldn't make it something where you just come for 2 weeks, eat their food, and of course they'd have to go, they'd have to have the place, but like a ranch or something, and have things where people could walk around it for 3.5 hours every day. They could take a break in, like I did, in between. And wow. Now, of course, I came back and started eating my regular food, and my feet, have swollen back up. They were swollen, years before I went there, and I came back, and of course, they're that way now. So, of course, what does that tell you? Diet and exercise. But I think I'm going to order this, not right now, but later on. Have to save up for it maybe. And now, of course, you would just say, well, go out and walk. I can barely walk. And I almost fall down, like just stepping off a curb. Anyway, with that, I'd be in my room. Now, what my plan would be to use this like every day for maybe watch a 30-minute show that I always watch, or an hour show or something. And if I had to, I could put it right over next to my bed. And so if I was going to fall, I shouldn't fall off that, but I could just slide off into my bed. So that's what I looked at one that was about the same price, and it mentioned that it had a thing for the iPad or for the iPhone or something like that. And this one, says a tablet holder. And that would be, get a not very expensive tablet and put it next to the bed and watch something on the tablet, a 30-minute show or an hour show every day, and do the pedaling. And if I am just so weak or something, I can just slide off into the bed. So, what else did I want to say? I've moved things a little bit, so the video should be better. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't turn on these lights. I don't know what you're seeing, but what I did is I moved the, one reason I moved the camera over here, where it was, and it's been all over the place, but it was over here. Then I moved it over here. And then, of course, when I moved, I have the microphone here, I moved it with the camera, so I'd be kind of, and the microphone was picking up the sounds of the mouse moving on the desk. I remembered this time to turn off the air pump for the 20-gallon aquarium that I have, so that should help and improve. Oh, but with the Let me look and see what it looks like, if I can see here. Hang on. Okay, that looks good. Let me turn off this right light. Let me turn it back on. Yeah, and I'm going to turn it off again. Looks better with it on. I'm going to turn off the left light. Yeah, definitely looks better. Left light on. Right light on. What I actually did when I moved this over here is deliberately made, there's a light back here. Let there be light. And I'm making sure that that light doesn't turn up in the background very much. Also, this is sort of a test. I'm using ManyCam again because I think the last time I used it, the audio was out of sync. And I think the last time I made a video using ManyCam, I decided to use 30 frames a second. And I'm thinking maybe that's the reason. So this is a 60 frames per second to see if the audio gets in sync. If it doesn't get in sync, well, you can see it over here since I still have it on screen. I think the sync offset might help me. I guess what you're supposed to do is do and then I don't know which way I would, well, I couldn't go minus. I'd have to go up for sure. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. There we go. My God, who's that old man there on the screen? This is Jim Howard in Fort Worth, Texas. I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. When you're thinking of looking around for something on Amazon to purchase or just to look at, please use one of the links below. That will take you there. Once you're there, if you go and, as long as you don't log out, as long as you go someplace, I will get a small commission. I've been doing YouTube videos since 2005, and I get from, of course I spend more than, than I get from YouTube, or from Google, I get about $30 a month. And I started using Amazon affiliate program back in 2009, and it's been, you can see most months nothing, very little. You can stop this scrolling if you want to, to stop and see. But now for the last 4 months, I think it is, or is it 5? Anyway, it's this at the end of this month, when this video is being made, I will get from Amazon $84.95. The month before this, I got $51.39. The month before that, I got $66.12. And the month before that, I got $110.15. It has finally started to, because you people have been doing that, using the link, going to Amazon, and then you purchase something, and I get a commission. Please keep doing that. If you're not doing it, please please do it. It helps me to, buy other things to try out and to add items, microphones, webcams, Stream Deck, stuff like that. So please, please use the link. By the way, to make it easy for you, and these are secure links, by the way, you can just type in jimhoward.me, and that will take you. Now, you don't have to use any of the links below. I need to update those, by the way. But you're at Amazon. And now if you were to purchase something, I'd make a commission. So please do that if you can. Thank you very much.